The jury in the Harvey Weinstein sex assault trial is set to begin deliberations today. The judge will give the 12 jurors instructions before they are sequestered. Stephen D'Souza in New York, and he sets up the day for us now.
The question for the jury and at the heart of this trial is whose version of events do they believe? Harvey Weinstein or the two women who are the chief accusers in this case? First, there's Jessica Mann, who alleges that Harvey Weinstein raped her in a New York hotel room in 2013. Then there's Mimi Haleh, a former production assistant with a show that Weinstein was producing, who says that he forced her into a sex act in his apartment in 2006. Weinstein has always said that the relationships were consensual and never denied that the encounters took place. He's pleaded not guilty to the 5 charges. The defense has said that there's 2 versions of the truth here in this case. The version that the women told when the events actually happened, and then how they changed their stories after October 2017, when the New York Times expose came out on Weinstein and the Me Too movement was launched. The defense in their closing arguments said the prosecution created an alternate universe where women were stripped of any agency, any ability to say no or to make decisions for themselves, and that these women were in fact opportunists who was using Weinstein to further their careers. The prosecution described Weinstein as a titan of Hollywood who considered the accusers ants that he could step on and were simply disposable. They said that he manipulated and controlled these women. One of the complicating factors for the prosecution is that the behavior of these women after the alleged assaults. The defense really focused in on Jessica Mann and the complicated sexual relationship she had with Weinstein after the alleged rape. They said the emails that she sent, the friendly text messages, this is evidence that the relationship was consensual. The prosecution had a sexual assault expert who says that assault survivors often maintain contact with their assailants. The prosecution implored the jury to focus not on the women's behavior, but on Weinstein's conduct. The jury does have a lot to consider here, and while it's not part of their deliberations, they have to know that the verdict they deliver here will have repercussions for Weinstein and Hollywood, but also in boardrooms across the country and for the Me Too movement. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, New York.